welcome to Heat. This man next to me is Mark Lloyd. I'm Todd Grisham, and that is Robert Conway.
And, man, Robert's looking jacked, my friend.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from the province of Quebec, weighing in at 230 pounds, Robert Conway.
Well, Mark, you mentioned it. Look at that physique. Robert Conway puts in the hours in the gym, eats right, but when he gets in the ring, sometimes he's a little overconfident.
Yeah, he is. Just like some of the other superstars we won't name. Get overconfident when they step inside the squared circle. I want to jump right to it, though. One superstar that is very confident, that is overbearing at times. But, man, he talks the talk and he walks the walk. That's Carlito, the newest member of the Raw roster, Todd.
206 pounds, Tajiri.
What an opening contest we've got for you. Robert Conway versus Tajiri. And you mentioned Carlito.
Yeah, let's talk about
the
that.
newest member of Raw and the newest Intercontinental Champion.
I mean, folks, he debuts on SmackDown. He wins the United States Championship over, I think it was John Cena at the time. Now he comes back and he gets drafted to Raw. First night out, he defeats Shelton Benjamin, who, Todd, correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't he the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion over the past decade?
Right you are.
I know my facts.
We'll show you the highlights of that amazing match coming up later in the hour. Mark, vengeance is upon us. What an unbelievable card it's going to be, including a rematch between Carlito and Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah, I had a chance to talk with Carlito the other day on Bite This on WWE.com, and I'll tell you what, he has no fear, Todd. He feels that he is Carlito. He is the coolest man in the WWE, and that he'll defeat Shelton Benjamin for the second time.
And Robert Conway flashing that six-pack and the fake and bake tan, I'm assuming, to the Japanese buzzsaw. And let us not forget the main event tonight at Vengeance. Hell in a Cell.
Ooh, man. The most brutal match that the WWE has to offer. And now you put the Animal Batista against the Game Triple H in that type of atmosphere. And then on top of everything, Todd, the World Heavyweight title's on the line.
And Robert Conway a little insulted there by the actions of Tajiri. Let's see what he's going to do about it. A kick to the gut, a straight right hand sends Tajiri down.
Yeah, he did something about it, Robert did. But, I mean, Todd, all the elements that go into the Hell in a Cell match, the demonic structure, 15-foot high, steel cage, the adrenaline that goes into it.
Oh, boy, what a kick from Tajiri.
Triple H being undefeated. The Animal Batista has never been in a Hell in a Cell match. On the other hand, Batista has defeated Triple H 2 times in a row. I could go on and on. That should tell you something. When I could go on and on about something, it has to be a great match. It's going to be a great match.
Are you done?
Yeah.
I
just had so many cool things to say, Grish.
I wouldn't consider that cool, Mark. Nice information, however.
Neither would Carlito.
As Conway drills Tajiri's lower back right into that turnbuckle. Now some shots right to the skull.
You know what? That seems like that's Robert's forte there. Those stiff right arms. I mean, really does some damage on the other superstars, and right now taking a toll on Tajiri.
Of course, Robert Conway, one half of the former World Tag Team Champions La Resistance, now wanting to make a go of it himself. All alone is Robert Conway now, and he's done pretty well in singles competition, and certainly a win here of the Japanese buzzsaw would do even more for that already cocky attitude.
Yeah, it really really will. And Todd, you know, everybody's pretty much, hang on.
Cover here, 2.
Is kind of constantly auditioning. I mean, let's be honest, the draft lottery's still going on. You know what I mean? Everybody, some superstars want a fresh start. Other superstars want to stay on their respective shows. So nobody can really afford a letdown.
Oh, boy. A kick from Tajiri.
Oh, look out!
Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker and a good one from Conway and a cover. 1, 2, no. Speaking of draft picks, Raw has lost one of the biggest whiners, the biggest complainers, the biggest naggers we've ever seen, Muhammad Hassan and Davar.
Yeah, you know, Todd, you and I, we both agree. There's no denying the talent that Muhammad Hassan has. You know, we all agree on that. We know he's tremendous inside the squared circle. Now, on the other hand, though, don't let the door hit you on the way out. Well, you know what I mean? We don't want to hear the burden of you complaining and whining every single week.
Before Muhammad Hassan did go over to SmackDown, he had a golden opportunity on Raw, one-on-one with John Cena for that WWE Championship. We'll show you how he did later in this show, but right now it's Tajiri who's back on his feet. beating away at Robert Conway, who answers with an elbow.
You know, every time Tajiri gets any kind of momentum, Robert Conway is always there with an answer, like you so eloquently pointed out.
And now Tajiri getting those kicks going. Some of the most devastating kicks in the WWE. And oh, the spinning heel kick.
Oh, man. You talk about agility. I mean, Tajiri's something else. Look out, Robert.
Look at that. Two heels right into the jaw of Robert, and the Japanese buzzsaw is feeling good.
Uh-oh, he better watch. Oh, okay.
Boy.
I thought Tajiri was going to go flying over the top rope, kind of the same way Shelton Benjamin did this past week, but caught his knee and went right to that hard floor.
Well, instead, Tajiri goes for the baseball slide, and now a shoulder right into the gut. Oh, going for the roll-up. Robert fighting it, and wait a minute.
What?
Oh! How did Tajiri get out of that?
I think this is
serious. Wait a minute. I think Conway was briefly knocked unconscious.
What? I mean, did you see the look on his face? Like, where the heck did Tajiri go? And like you said, how did he get out of that?
A kick right to the back of the head, and Robert somehow able to get the shoulder up.
I'll tell you what, Robert's reeling right now, and this would be a devastating loss for Robert.
And Conway trying to do anything to get the buzzsaw off his back.
Look at it. Tajiri won't let go.
Tajiri kind of hung in La La Land. Oh, and it's the Au Wait a minute. Just like that, Conway turns this match on its head. Is it enough for the win? It is. Wow.
You talk about ending in a blow.
Here is your winner, Robert Conway.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that, Todd. I thought Tajiri had Robert in this match, especially like you said. It looked like Robert was unconscious for a minute, but Conway comes out on top.
Well, still to come.